Right, from digital transformation, now we deeper into an application with AI, AI reshaping diagnostic. Please welcome Ms. Jennifer Lee, General Manager from Huede Healthcare Technology, will share how AI supports early detection of acute kidney injury, potentially saving countless lives. Please welcome Ms. Lee.
Xin chào, tôi là Lý Tuệ Linh, Jennifer Lee. Cảm ơn. Excuse me, the presentation.
Yeah, please wait for a moment.
Okay,
They
okay.
will prepare for you.
Huede Healthtech is a leading company in digital and healthcare. Okay, that's me, speaker. Okay, I'm the CEO. Huede Healthtech has been 13 years old. Okay, you can see that we are the only company that really focusing on ICU, emergency, and critical care. So this is the event that we are invited by Joint Commission of Taiwan because we are 4 times awarded by National Quality Award of Joint Commission of Taiwan. So we are facing, because we know post-pandemic actually accelerate the smart health care. So we understand in digital, health helps a lot in emergency and critical care because we have to work for like 7 days a week and 24 hours in ICU and emergency care. So we understand there are so many mega data, okay? And also the patient's condition change very quick. And how we can help and support the patient safety, that's the very important thing that we focus on. So that's why we focus on a lot for the patient's needs and also hospitals' needs. And we work together with hospitals a lot for long term. So this is our core value. Before getting into AI, how do we collect the data? So you can see that we are the global leading brands, partners with Medtronic, Strager, and also BD, and also B. Brown, and also a lot of companies you can see over there. So we help them to collect the data correctly, and we use Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi can have the real-time transmission. So then we also have the smart application, as you can see from the, from here. So the smart application, we have like connect to the smartphone, iPad, and also like we developed apps. So they can transcend to the EHR, electronic health records, or EMR, connected with the hospital's information system. So that's what we do. So given we have a lot of data, what do we do for the AI? So that's the key thing. We started to work with several hospitals, leading hospitals in Taiwan, also including today's like Superintendent Mr. Dr. Chen with Taipei Veterans General Hospital as well. So this is AI prediction we do. Excuse me. Okay, here. And we also had developed the clinical decision supporting system. This is what we do in Taipei Veterans General Hospital. The slide is not clear. So this gives the feedback to the medical givers, so they can provide the drugs and fluids therapists to the patients. So we are the only companies 4 times awarded by Joint Commission of Taiwan. So since 2016, we are awarded with ventilation, and 2017, we are awarded with smart pump transmission, working with BD and B. Brown. Those are the American and Germany company. And for 2018, they are for the ambulances, for the vital sign, and also EKG. And also the 2021 is the infection control. We have the hand hygiene AI as well. So this is how we help the hospitals in Taiwan to get achievements, their recognition for the smart hospitals, as you can see over there. So since 2016, Until 2023, we help a lot of hospitals to get the award and recognition as Smart Health Hospital. So our mission and milestone since 2013. So we are actually developed the middleware software connection company with the global leading brands. And now we have also the QMS, Quality Management System, ISO, obtained by BSI, global leading company for our ISO 13485. We are the QMS certified company. And also we have a cybersecurity 27001 for the ISO, recognized by TUV, the Germany company. And also you can see here, we are actually also get a lot of certification from the local FDA, and now we are acquiring for the Vietnam's FDA in progress. So this is how we started to, with all the mega data, we finally have the AI launched in 2023. So here I'm going to present to you what we have right now. Okay. For this project, I'm going to present today for the acute kidney injury prediction software. Is the hospitals that we're working together with Taiwan Veterans General Hospital, and Taiwan Veterans General Hospital is awarded here. You can see as 99 top 100 for the global smart hospitals ranking. So we are their partners for the critical care. And here, over 8 years, okay? AI is not something that just pump out and to have the AI. We need to have that, long-term, RCT, those like verification. And so through 8 years, we collect about 38,000 ICU admission patients with all the data, about 86 million data. So we come out with this, prediction as Huede is the partners. So is called Acura AKI prediction software, and it's certified with local FDA, and also we are getting the Vietnam FDA in progress right now. So we understand in ICU, about 50% they will get renal failure. It's very high, occurrence rate. And also, the mortality rate is very high. And also, it will cause to dialysis. So it also damage a lot for the government's national health economics expenditure. That's why we focus on the acute kidney injury prediction software as the first project. And also we understand that the cause of that, actually it will affect a lot of organs, not only just renal. It's actually affect a lot of liver, lungs, and hearts. So it's really damaged a lot for all those organs. And also we can see there, it's also caused a lot of very high mortality rate. And also the expenditure for the healthcare nationally is also very high. So it damages families, wellness. So that's why it's really a big project across the world, and also Southeast Asia. And the key thing is, it's so difficult to predict. It's so difficult to predict what caused the renal failure. And even the doctors, usually nephrologists, they are notified when already the outcome, the AKI occurs. Then it will be too late. I'll show you some paper later on. This is the paper from Lancet 2017, and it shows here, it's very clear, if we can have early detection about the AKI, yes. So you can see that in complete recovery, it's getting higher. So if no, not early detection and intervention, then no, here you can see that need for RRT or mortality rate is so high. So how we can do to really prevent earlier? Okay, this is the other paper from Lancet 2015. You can see that this is actually, at that time in US, they already have the smartphone. So they send out all the notice after AKI occurred. Then it shows the proof that there is no difference. Okay? So when the alerting clinical team, after it happened, it doesn't help. So it's too late. Okay, so this is the possible explanation for this is about after AKI occurrence is too late. And also there is no effective bundle care to provide after the alert. So the key thing we want to do is try to prevent it earlier. And this is the other Lancet from in 2017. I didn't put the mark. And it shows that this is from the study that they can predict like earlier, so it can help to prevent it. So this is the other through the urine biomarker in Germany. So it helps that through the biomarker, from this, it shows that from the intervention, it's actually decrease the AKI, occurrence rate. So the conclusion is how we can do that, prevent earlier before AKI occurred. And it can also help that, usually we understand that for the surgery, it will cost also quite high patients. So the key thing is because doctor, they are really, they will get exhausted and they cannot really watch that at a time. And also in ICU, most of them, they are not nephrologist doctor. So how can they know and notice the nephrologist earlier? Is through the vital sign. Okay, how do we integrate it, the information through the vital sign, physiological data, and also their medications, and also the interventions. And well, the best here is we can integrate the EHR. But we understand not many hospitals have the EHR yet. So we also have the other opportunity, alternatives to help is through the website. I will show you later. So through that deep learning AI, so we can come out with scores. So if the high risk score above like 50% of the score, the high risk, then the doctor can go ahead through the biomarker and to the urine test and to do the personalized treatment. But if it's under 50% of the risk, so it shows that low risk, then the doctor can go through the standard care. So this is the ideal is if we can have the EHR integration, so we can have the dashboard. So this is the dashboard in Taiwan Veterans General Hospital. They have this part here is for the AKI. So it's actually through the clinical data. They can transcend that through the AKI is one of the AI. We have some other AIs in progress. So this is the AKI can give the hourly, real-time risk prediction if we have the auto integration through the EHR, okay? But then it can come out with the result. For example here, if the probability of the risk is 79%, it shows that it's very high risk. Then the doctor can go to have the standardized treatment to the patients. So here is what is showed here in the dashboard. Now, so it will give the feedback to the doctor, and the doctor can, can revise the treatment to the patients. So this is the ideal if we can integrate. So it will come out with the result hourly. So we also, this is to predict whether the patient will have AKI after 24 hours. So we based on the current data, the real data, then we can predict after 24 hours later. So it means that we can give the early prevention to the doctor to give the best treatment to the patients. So here there's also, because in Taiwan we do the indications through over 20 years old, but according to the doctor, it's actually we can also do that in the children. But it's just in Taiwan when we get the TFDA we actually go through these indications. So there are some contradictions here. And this is also like a US patented. This is what, because before we can have the HIS, Hospital Information System, or EHR in the market, because each market is different and each hospital is different. So if we don't have the HIS yet, what can we do? We actually provide the web browser. So the doctors or nurses, they can actually just type in, manual typing, okay? Manually typing about the 21 parameters, just 21 parameters. So here is from the physiological data, and here is from the inspection data, and here is from the drug use record. So if the patient does not have any drug, you can put it blank, empty. It's okay, okay? So then you will come out with the result. And here, the feature importance, you will see the correlation. If the higher correlation, you will put there at the top, yeah. So you will come out with C and download for every time you do the infer. So for the testing of the real-time AKI prediction model, you can see that through that, this is the time that in Taiwan, that within Taichung Veterinary General Hospital, they are also engaging with 4 other leading hospitals, also including Kaohsiung Medical, University Hospital. Thank you, Dr. Lin. And here is also like the last trial we can see after we get a TFDA approved. So it also AURC also increased to 91. One point I would like to highlight. If you ask me why the precision is lower, because we know the doctor, when the doctor found the high risk of the patient, they will get into interview, to get into interrupt and to really, cure the patients. So that's why you can find that because of the intervention, so the precision is actually lower, yeah. So the expected benefits is actually the early diagnosis really help provide appropriate treatment earlier. And also we can predict after 24 hours whether the patient will have the AKI, the risk rate. And also it can really provide the care for high-risk patients with the standardized, personalized treatment. And also it's really help, for the renal function recovery. And here we have the other AIs. Actually, we already get a QMS passed in Taiwan, and we are getting the TFDA soon. But in the BSI ISO 13485, we're already passed. So we actually can get the local FDA very soon. So this already passed through the BSI ISO 13485. So this is for the ARDS, yeah, for the acute respiratory distress syndrome. So this is also very important, syndrome issues happened a lot in ICU or critical care. So this is why we engage with the images. Yeah, this is also US patented. So if you are interested, please welcome to my booth, and we can exchange name cards and for further discussions. Thank you so much.